This is Sukiyaki Kappou Hiyama in Tokyo. One of my favorite meals from the entire trip. After entering this unassuming entrance, you're greeted at the door, invited to take off your shoes, and follow them along to your private room. And the entire restaurant is pretty much made of these private rooms that have a traditional Japanese feel to them with the tatami floors. It really gives off that historic vibe and enhances the entire dining experience. As you get settled in, you have your own closet to put away your clothes, your bags, or whatever you have with you. A server then comes to the room to give you the drink menu and to confirm your order. Of course, after seeing the drink menu, I had to get myself a big bottle of beer because it's actually not very expensive. It's only about $10 Canadian. After they brought the beer, it was time to start the amazing meal. They serve up tremendous cuts of Wagyu beef served in various styles. We picked Sukiyaki, which consists of meat, vegetables, and other ingredients that are cooked in a shallow iron pot in a mixture of soy sauce, sugar, and mirin, which is almost like sake but sweeter. The same server that took your drink order will also be the person cooking your entire meal. And I'm honestly so glad that they're the ones cooking this, because I know if I had the responsibility to do it myself, I would totally mess it up. And you don't want to do that with a delicious cut of Wagyu beef. Just look at that insane fat and meat marbling. Just so intertwined and it's just so beautiful. This is exactly the type of meal you want when you're in Japan. She then proceeded to put together the sauce and expertly cooking each ingredient as well as your fatty Wagyu beef. And once she's done cooking all the ingredients, she'll assemble a beautiful looking bowl to present you with your meal. But on top of this ingredients that she cooks, they also bring a big pot of rice, some pickled vegetables, and some miso soup to wash it all down. And I can't forget the creamy orangish egg. And this egg is for you to dip the beef in. You pick up the perfectly cooked buttery slice of beef, dip it in that creamy egg yolk, and you just cover the entire thing with it. And once you put it in your mouth, my God, the flavors, the textures all combine so well, but it melts in your mouth, maintaining the beefy flavor that you would want out of a steak. And each one of the other ingredients, the vegetables, the vermicelli, the tofu, all soak up the sauce so well, so that every bite you take, that sauce just squeezes out and pops of that flavor. My favorite of all the other items was this glass noodle of vermicelli, and because of this type of noodle, it soaked up the flavor of the sauce so well, which made it so fantastic. And I'm a lover of noodles. That just put it on top for me. And as part of this meal, I got the highest level of the beef, while my fiance got a more regular slice, just so we can see what the difference was.
How is it?
Really good. It's so soft. But you still taste like the beefy flavor. But it's just so like, it just falls apart. And the egg tastes really good with it.
It kind of just melts in your mouth.
And this is like super sweet, right? It has such a good flavor.
More meaty, right? More slim.
Definitely more meaty. But it's still so soft, even though it's like more meaty. And rice is good too. That's a really good like meaty flavor.
The higher quality beef, obviously way more marbled, way more buttery, just melts in your mouth, while the other one, still fantastic, still delicious, a little bit more beefy and a bit more of a chew, but still had really great flavor. You really won't be disappointed no matter which one you order. After finishing up all the ingredients, there's only one thing left to do, and that was take some more rice and mix it in with that egg. You get this almost like creamy congee-like texture. It's so delicious. you gotta try it if you love that egg. And once you're done everything on the table, next up you get dessert, which is so simple. It was grape season, so you get 3 grapes, and each one's a tad bit different. And here's how it all tasted.
Time for dessert. Some fresh grapes. Look really big and juicy. They're really sweet. Second grape. The second one's, I think, even sweeter than the first. And lastly, a purple grape. So juicy, so sweet. They're so soft too. The outside's so really soft, the skin's soft. The other ones were crunchy. This one's a softer one, but they're super juicy and sweet.
And when the meal is concluded and you're done relaxing in the room, there's a button for you to press, and then they'll bring you the bill. And after you're done paying, they'll see you out, bring you back your shoes, and you're on your way. This is one of my favorite meals during the entire time in Tokyo. The quality of the beef is just on a different level, and you really have to experience it for yourself to know the difference. And the overall experience, being in that more traditional environment, obviously enhanced things further, and it really made me feel like I was experiencing the culture firsthand. Another awesome thing is if you have a kitchen or you live in Japan, right next door to the restaurant is a storefront where they sell the exact same Wagyu beef. You can go there, buy yourself some slices, buy a steak, and you can try to recreate the entire experience back home. That's if you have the skill. There's also one of the more rare spots where you can make a reservation online on their website. And when you make a reservation, you pick what style you want your meal to be in, and you also pick the quality of beef. Obviously, this dictates the price, but it being my first time in Japan, I had to go with the top level Yonezawa Beef, a Japanese black beef sirloin. This is also amongst one of the top 3 recognized beef brands in all of Japan, right beside Kobe and Matsusaka. But anyways, thanks for coming along this delicious experience. Slap that like button if you enjoyed the video, and sub to the channel if you love that delicious Wagyu beef. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace.